could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you.
Bang, bang, bang. C-Town.
Yo.
What it do? What it do? What it do? It's that time of the day, y'all.
Yes, yes.
Check it out. It's this time of the hour. And you got the best radio show on the radio.
And you better know.
Hey. Just let y'all know, if you're perusing through the city and you all of a sudden you're hearing this voice, you're listening to 95.9 FM. And this show at this time of the day is called Uncut and Uncensored. And what we do is we talk about relationship stuff.
Yeah. Your relationship.
Relationship
else's
stuff.
relationship.
Yeah. You know, we cover it from all angles. And, you know, I have the pleasure of introducing myself. Just me. And I'm your man, D Boogie. You can catch me on IG at DonZon21. We got a great topic today, and we have a few people in the house, and everybody needs to introduce themselves today.
Oh, is that how? Oh,
That's what we're doing.
okay.
Nothing but you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, Cleveland and surrounding cities and those listening via the app. This is Akira, also known as Tinder. And I guess D Boogie is all about this selfishness today. But it's okay, D Boogie. We'll take it. We'll take it.
What you talking about?
Sorry, did I say that out loud? That's just what I'm thinking.
I feel all the way naked
Well,
over
you know
here.
what? You look beautiful,
You
though.
say you feel naked.
I mean, you know.
You want to give people those visuals, but go ahead.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
do what you do, people.
A lot of people. You'll drive some over.
Might try to be over.
Doing that metal.
My phone is dry.
Jumping. I heard you say on the radio, you know.
Wait, what? Oh, you
saying.
know what? You know what? They gonna be putting the raindrops in my, you know.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, so you can find me on IG.
Fully clothed.
Now they can find you.
You can find me on IG.
Something.
10 to 10, that's TENDER10. Who else can they find?
Well,
And where else?
I guess my man over here.
You introducing now?
Yeah, I ain't gonna introduce.
You,
man.
throw this ink pen at you.
Wow.
No, I need one
like
too.
that.
You're not getting one from over here,
You
mister.
like that?
That's my people, man. I love it.
Oh man, I know that's number
My
one.
man over here
What's up,
with
Cleveland?
the top hat on.
This your
That's a nice hat.
co-host Kane. Thank you.
I like it. I like it.
Thank you. Hey, this is co-host Kane Cleveland. What's up to everybody in the surrounding cities? Also down all the way down the way, and wherever you listen to Saturday, if you're on the app at 95.9. Hey, you can catch me on IG at Kane Creates. That's KANE_creates. Or if you're good old Facebook, catch me on Kane's Corner, KANE Corner. And that's only two places you can catch me on social media.
Bam, bam.
Go ahead.
What's up, world? What's up, world? What's up, world? Listen here. It's your girl, Tasha.
World over here.
Yes, world. C-Town, surrounding cities and states, nearby and far away, local, streaming, wherever you may be listening. Look here, y'all can catch me on IG at Tosh_empowers. Y'all can also catch the show on YouTube. Y'all can catch all of our shows if you missed it. If you need to get up to speed, y'all can see us live and in action. Y'all can put the faces with the voices, all that good stuff. Drop your likes, your dislikes, your hate for the secret listeners. Because y'all know we got some secret listeners.
Some closet
listeners. Listen to you. We appreciate you listening, hating from afar, or maybe you hating close by, whatever the case may be. Drop a comment. Controversy sells. We want all them ratings, good, bad, indifferent, all of them. Bring it all. Anyway, also, y'all can catch the show on IG. Did I say that already?
Let's go ahead and say it again.
At uncut.uncensored. And I think that's it. I think I said it all.
Okay, you got it
I'm
all?
pretty sure. Yeah, I think you got to tell people what the rest of.
All right, so y'all check this out. At the present time, and if you want to check us out, if you're checking us out on 95.9 FM and it sounds kind of like iffy, this and that, as far as static, don't worry about it because what you can do is download the app. You can go to your app store, your Play Store, and look at the WOVU app. And once you download that app, you click on Listen Now, you can check us out that way. Let's say you ain't got time for all that, you sit in your crib, and you just want to go old school. You go to www.wovu.org, bring it up, and then click on Listen Now. Either way, you can check us out. And once you do that, you're going to hear it crystal clear. So we suggest to everybody, download the app, and no matter where you at, check us out on the digital side.
Yeah, buddy.
Once again, it's 95.9 FM. We are uncut, uncensored, and let's jump into the show.
Let's jump in.
Let's get there.
Well, it's real simple.
All right.
Fellas, do y'all think, and ladies, those listening, do y'all think physical closeness is used as a leverage in a relationship? I know that's a complicated question, and I can only imagine how difficult it is going to be for you to probably answer that, judging by y'all facial expressions.
That's not going to be difficult to answer at all.
I'm sorry, what was the question again? Can you rephrase it a little bit for me so I can understand?
Do y'all feel like the things that happen behind closed doors between you and your lady, your significant other, your mate, your husband, your girl, your wife, whatever, do you feel that closeness, touchy, kissy, huggy, whatever, y'all fill in the blanks, is used as leverage in the relationship? Do y'all feel like if you don't do XYZ, you won't get XYZ?
I can answer that.
Thank you.
That is it. That is absolutely.
I imagine that's a tough question, though.
No, it's what? Okay. One, it's not a tough question. It's not a tough question at all. It is definitely used as leverage. It is used as leverage like a teeter-toss hammer seesaw in relationships. And the primary users of this leverage,
The primary
users are our female listeners.
Really?
Yes.
Female listeners?
Yes.
Not even the ones that not listening.
Even the ones not listening.
We just say female.
Just female.
Really? I cannot imagine
Oh,
such a thing.
what?
Not I said the cat.
Oh,
Never.
not these two queens.
I
No,
could never imagine such a thing.
these two queens in our
Don't say
presence have
nothing
never
to
done
me,
this
but-
to any young man ever.
They don't say nothing to you.
But
No, these two queens have never done such. But other young ladies you may have run into out there in the atmosphere have definitely done this, are doing it, will be doing it, plan on doing it later. Yes, they do this.
Okay, all right. D Boogie, what you think?
Man, it's been such a long time since I had anyone upset at me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that on the air? I was clearing my throat.
Such a long time, and
I can imagine, because you're such a great guy to get along with. I can't imagine why someone would be upset with
I'm just so cool, you
Yeah.
know, and so irresistible.
you. Yeah,
that,
I can
wow, blow your own horn.
see that. Okay.
Toot.
I
But
ain't want to make you sing small, so I said blow instead of two.
Ooh.
thank you for that.
You're a big guy.
I could not.
I stepped into that with my toot.
You
too.
did.
Yeah.
You minimized it.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, can I get back?
Can you?
Just back on track, dude.
Okay.
So I know from the stories
the stories
that I hear.
from your friends and things that have told you.
Yeah.
Okay.
that-
Friend of a friend of a
I
friend.
mean, no, guys.
Yeah.
You know, guys talk.
Because it never happened to you.
I mean, it had in the past. I mean, we talking 15, 20 years ago, but since then, nah. But I'll talk about that later, why it has.
Okay.
But yes, I believe it's used as leverage they say one hand wash the other, and unfortunately sometimes, when it comes down to our topic at hand, one hand has to wash the other. So yeah, so.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna use hands wash. Okay. Oh, no problem. Kira, where are you?
He's just trying to keep it clean.
Keep your hands clean.
I forbid you get them dirty. Okay, Kira, what you think?
I think that it has been used in the past. However, we have to consider the fact that women are emotional beings, and if we're upset about something, then we're not real turned on emotionally. So that can be one of the reasons why you feel like
Ooh.
physical intimacy.
Beat that up.
Go ahead. The kids should be doing homework anyway. Go to bed. No.
It ain't the kids. It ain't the kids we worried about.
Physical intimacy is used as leverage. I don't know many. Well, maybe some of the women do that. I'm not one of them. Only because I feel like that's another way to release stress and to gain a closer bond. So therefore, that's not something that all women do. But some women will do that. And like I said, gentlemen, please consider the fact that she may not necessarily be withholding. She may just still be in her feelings, and it's not taking her there yet.
Man, withholding, whether your feelings or not,
It's not
it's
that.
withholding. But before I want to comment on a couple of things you said. How you feel?
Well, I've definitely been guilty of doing.
On your stuff.
Oh yeah, I really
How'd it work out for you?
listen.
How'd it work out for you?
I mean, for me, it worked out fine. I was cool. I was fully aware of what I was doing. So I definitely, I own it. I've definitely been guilty of that in my previous, marriage or whatever. You don't act right, you won't get no act right. And it's just, for me, that's just what I have done. Now, is that the right thing to do? Probably not, depending on the situation. So it really depends on why is your lady or your man, because let's not trip. This does go both ways, because guys withhold some things too.
That's a lesson that I would say it takes a minute for men to get.
Yeah.
It takes a minute for men to be able to have enough self-control and self-awareness of your kingship and who you are, and that, hold on, this ain't for free.
But yeah, I'm saying,
You know
like,
what?
even in a relationship.
Whatever, Karen.
Oh, now you want to have some morals.
This ain't for free. Oh, it's for sale?
Your whole face was plastered in the bathroom, and now it ain't for free.
Right.
Now you got some morals and some dignity about yourself.
Based on word on the street.
You for everybody.
So it takes, like I was saying, it takes a minute for sometimes.
Oh, it takes a minute. That's perfect.
Yeah, it takes a minute for some men to mature to realize that, hey.
But don't come brand new. Because that's coming brand new. Like, you've been out here, all over the place, and now you want to talk about something made for free. Dude, you was like, you was below free.
You always got to go against the grain. Come on, and you know it's free.
I ain't here not a standard or boundary.
Somebody got to pay, huh?
Somebody pay for it somewhere.
Somebody got
Well, you better make them out there pay. Don't
Right, don't come in here.
make the main line pay.
You the one acting
Now you want to level up.
Right.
In your
This
mentality.
ain't for free.
This
Like
ain't
you
for
got some. Oh my God.
We saw your last girlfriend.
Yo, wow.
I'm just saying.
Yo, wow. So, okay, not every dude out there has public property. There's some dudes who had some.
Who are you speaking for today?
Right.
I'm gonna speak for myself.
Yeah,
Okay.
speak for yourself.
So it's for free. And go ahead.
Dudes, y'all know, Jesus. Y'all need therapy, man. Y'all been scarred. Oh, okay. Dude, I'm speaking
can't
for
even get his
myself.
words.
Man, y'all just start clubbing me immediately. I didn't get 15 minutes in.
Hey, no need to wait. What we waiting
I guess
for?
not.
Going right in.
No, but
ahead.
it can go both ways now.
Right.
But it's not as often. It's not, and it takes, because most men, 9 times out of 10, when it's offered, they gonna say yeah. But once you learn, like you can say nah, I'll pass.
Right.
Then it changes the whole dynamic.
And that's true. And it take y'all to what, 50 to get to that point?
No, it don't take.
I'm just saying.
Jesus.
Okay, 45.
No, it don't take that long.
Okay, I'm not going to lower than that. But anyway. But like Kier said, we laughing and we joking, but this what, Don?
Yeah, I'm just,
He like, Dad, you know what? She might be right. 45, 50.
No,
that sounds about right.
no, I ain't thinking about that. I'm just listening right now. I'm just listening.
But in all seriousness, I mean, it's both parties withhold it, but it definitely probably is more women than men, and I think sometimes women kind of go overboard with it, because you can't just be withholding just because maybe you mad he didn't take you to a certain place, or he didn't buy you.
You mean like physically take you to a place, or?
Yeah, maybe physically take.
No, physically,
intimately.
No, not.
Oh,
not.
gosh. Oh, you mean like
you mean like in the
Like
car?
y'all didn't like.
I mean, but if he don't
Like in the
take you
car.
there, then
That's a whole
what's the
nother
problem?
Right.
That's
Now I'm on board with the don't waste your time.
Well,
Like,
then, yeah, that's a whole nother issue since y'all going there. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
if you can't get to the destination,
right.
You said you the one
Then-
use the word place. I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying.
Goodness.
if you can't get to the destination,
feel a
right.
turn in this
I mean,
conversation coming up.
You might just want to just jump out the vehicle. I don't know, but whatever. Now let me get back to where we
Jump out the vehicle while it's moving.
while it's moving. Sometimes it's that serious. Just get out.
Well, look, we're gonna take a quick break right here and let the team regroup and refocus.
Yeah, I need to regroup.
Yeah. Hey y'all, check it out. Y'all listening to Uncut Uncensored. This is 95.9 FM, and today's topic is something being used for leverage.
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Tasha. Y'all listening to Uncut Uncensored. I'm here with the crew. We in the building, y'all. We in the building. Also, a recap. Y'all can find us on Instagram at uncut.uncensored. Y'all can find us on YouTube. Y'all can listen, watch, comment, all that other good stuff at Relationship Talk Uncut Uncensored. So we went to break, and the topic of discussion is physical closeness, physical intimacy, the hugging and the kissing, the loving between you and your mate. Is it used as leverage? And I'm going to lean on the side of, yeah, it is, and it can be used as leverage. Is it right? I don't know. What you think here? You give me this look.
It's not right, ladies. We shouldn't do that because we allow snakes to enter our perimeter when we do so. Give them an excuse. You wasn't doing it, so. Also, if you handle that right and you give in and you pull your tricks out of the bag, you might get what you're withholding for. You really, pull that extra out and ask for it in the midst of it.
Okay.
You'll get it. Also, that also, if you give in, it causes you to forget about the pettiness of the argument and start loving each other again and seeing each other for who you are and build that bond again. Don't withhold. It don't work for him, and it definitely won't work for you.
Facts.
Get yours, girl.
Facts.
Okay.
And she's dead on because I think both people get in an emotional state. You have an argument, you have a good one, and both people still mad. And I know for a fact that what you said right here, if women are emotional creatures, stay that way, y'all. Don't change. But if you're in an emotional state,
I gotta make a note there.
Right. And the way he said this, what time is it? Okay, but keep going.
Yeah, because one minute he said we two. Go ahead.
I didn't say two. I just said you are. There's
But
no.
keep going. Okay.
So, but honestly, like you said, sometimes you might have to get over your feelings because y'all ain't really resolved the argument. It's still just y'all both just in y'all respective corners.
Yeah.
If the women are the bigger person sometimes and go ahead and like, you know what, let me go ahead and do A, B, and Z.
See, because remember we watch.
Yeah, we skip it all. Get straight to Z, ladies.
That's how men work.
You get to A, B, and Z. He gonna forget what you was talking about. The argument was anyway. He like, you know what?
It don't even matter.
It don't even really matter. But it was petty probably anyway. Like unless it's severely significant. But 9 times out of 10, most arguments between couples aren't that significant. But like he was like, all right, no, you know what? You could have just said the most meanest thing on the face of the planet. I think I told you this one time, Tasha. You could call his mom out her name. In the next 10 minutes, you go ahead and go to A to Z. My mama is whatever. But you know what?
You're right.
I think you was right, baby. My mama
Okay, all
do.
it takes is C for y'all.
My mama do be
See?
tripping. My moms do be tripping. You right.
See, that is a shit.
Ladies, get what
Men
you
are
can
so
get.
easy, man.
All
But you're
of it.
right. It's like y'all can be so mad at y'all ladies, so mad. If she go to A, B to literally Z, let's just skip all that extra. We ain't gotta talk. We ain't gotta do no warm up. We don't need to rehash the argument. Just go A, B to Z. We get to Z with y'all. Y'all, what you want for
Don't
dinner, baby?
forget, ask them that cute.
But see, that ain't right because see, this is what happens. We still mad.
No, not after you done with Z, and you asked him that cute. Oh, you got yours.
Are you giving me my cue?
Oh,
You getting cute.
you
You
get
might get
cute.
2 cues.
Let me tell you something. You do this right,
You getting cute.
at cute, you have to ask at cute.
So you gotta ask
because
at
you
cute.
gotta have some wiggle room in the event that he don't answer right away.
Literally wiggle room, right?
So then you pull back a little bit. And don't take him to Z yet. You know he on his way to Z, but don't take him to Z yet. You ask him at
Y'all
Q.
tripping. But y'all right.
Ask him at Q. Wait for the answer before you take him to Z.
Oh,
Let
okay.
Z be the celebration of the thank you. But Q, get him all the way to Q.
Ladies, listen, I'm taking notes here.
Showtime.
I ask at Q. Ladies, I don't know about you, but Kiera dropping some knowledge here. She letting us know what we need to do, ladies. Ask at Q before you give them Z. Fellas, y'all agree?
And I, you know what? I just want to get my little take real quick. Real quick. Take their advice, and you don't have to pay any price. Listen, I believe, ladies, if you want to use it for leverage, you're gonna lose.
It's a way to use it for leverage. So in this case, we are using it for leverage, but you're making a whole thing. When he walk into the house is different from what he remember.
I'm not saying that. I'm talking about if you're trying to withhold.
Okay, withholding
That's
using it as
yeah,
leverage.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If you're using it for leverage like that, you're gonna lose.
You gonna lose.
Period. You're gonna lose because everybody has superpowers.
Yes.
And, you know, ladies, this is always your superpower when it comes to men. It's not your intellect.
What?
It's not that.
What you mean it's not our intellect?
That don't have anything to do with it.
What?
You could be working at Burger King or you could be
NASA.
NASA.
That don't mean that.
That is a
You can work at
shame.
Burger King and still have high intellect.
Follow me now. Follow me
I'm
here.
listening.
Follow me here. Follow me
Okay.
here. You know. So it's not your level of success or intellect. Okay? Your power is your capability to be able to transform your man from one place to another place. And you have that superpower to do it. When you begin to withhold it,
That seems very shallow.
No.
that's deep, baby.
No,
Is it?
no, you don't understand.
I know.
Yeah, can you explain this for her? See, she don't talk my language. She talk.
So-
you can speak her language a little better than me.
He's saying. So what he's saying is,
I got what he's saying.
No, listen.
use that superpower that you have right there. Of course, you can outthink him. Of course, but in order to speak his language, you have to, for lack of better terms, dumb it down a little bit. Lack of better terms, and use your other capabilities,
Superpower.
the superpower.
And
But you can't pull this. This is not a regular power that you gonna pull out. This is the superpower. Now we know you powerful.
Well,
Right, I got you.
no. You already done pulled it out.
Right.
You pulled it out the good times. So.
This
I
your magic trick
I
right
got
here.
you.
This, you already done showed your hand.
Not really, because this the one he ain't never seen.
Well, I know you got tricks up your sleeve. I know it's magic. As well as magic go.
Yes.
So I know all of this. But what I'm saying is, when you, to the ladies, and we talk about with the fellas later, right? To the ladies, if you think that withholding something that someone puts grave, high measure sticks. I mean, it's on a plateau, and you want to withhold it, you're gonna have problems. So what you do is you use your power, your superpower, to have the ability to transform.
Yes.
This transformation. And we might touch on it a little bit because my man got the book over here, and we both have read this book, Think and Grow Rich. There's a chapter in this book that talks about, I'm going to just say what the chapter title is. Is that cool?
I think that's cool.
Yeah, sexual transformation. And so...
That's the title, so we can...
Yeah, it's the title of it. And so what that chapter is about, the ability or the purpose of our topic at hand. Withholding it from someone else is not what this chapter talks about. This chapter talks about being able to control it, to use it for its power, because it has power. So ladies, I'm just saying to you, do not withhold it, because if you do, a man will easily probably go somewhere else and...
Because one of the things that talks about in that book is that all the successful men that they study, and again, the book is ancient, but it's one of the most, tried and true books. All the men that they studied, all of them had a consistency about them. One of the big things that had consistency about them is they had a very fantastic woman that they loved. And that woman that was there, that was the first one that put them on that helped them push themselves, get to the place. I believe that. That was part of who they were. And a lot of times it shows when that relationship dissolved, a lot of his success went away. And because it's not just because, I think we talked about it previously, where if there's a woman at a certain level, I got to get to that level to get to her. I got to get to that level. Wow. I can't, okay, she's a 9.5. I got to do 9.5. I got to do some 10 things to get her over here. I can't be at the 6 level. I got to get to 10. So what do I got to do? You'll figure it out. Yeah. You'll figure out what success things all right, they hold me back here. Well, I'm going to break over here. I'm going to go left. You'll figure it out because I got to get to her.
Yeah, I mean, I think, to go with that, and we said this before in previous conversations, that I definitely believe, it has been proven that if you are trying to reach a certain level of success, it really depends on the kind of mate that you connected to, because everybody needs that extra support, that extra listening ear, that sounding board. But if you with the wrong mate, it's gonna do the complete opposite. So let me ask y'all this. So we saying, okay, don't ever withhold. So do y'all think there is ever a time where you should withhold in a relationship?
Agreed upon by both parties.
Well, I don't think, you really think a man gonna agree to?
Could be.
It could be, yeah.
I mean, why not? Why?
You have a mature man.
You're focused on something else.
What are you gonna be doing? Right. Okay, so what are you, because the energy you giving me right now, D-Monkey, what are you gonna be doing?
Step to the mic.
Yeah, please.
No, based on what she said, I mean, if, I don't think, never mind. But listen, two people mutually can agree, hey, we're going to hold off for a minute because we trying to get to a higher spiritual level, and we know that if we can, maybe take this away, both of us take it away from us, it's hard to lay it down together every night, but if we can do this, in other words, it's a fast. We fast together.
Right.
That's a fast, boy.
It took you a minute to get that out.
Right.
That's a fast for you, boy.
Yes, and it's good for you.
No, and I think it's real good because
sounds like yep.
It'll be good, like you said, mutually agreed. All right, for this time frame, because what it's gonna make both parties do is appreciate it. Because I think that's one thing that can happen, especially with long-term partners, that it becomes unappreciated on both ends, on both parties. Especially like you just said, it's just there. So it's just, you just rolling over and it's not appreciated, and both parties don't have to put the effort forth anymore to achieve. Because previously, you had to get a little dressed up. You had to show her a little good time. You had to do a little such and such. But then once you got them all roped in the barn, we quit doing stuff.
Yeah, your catch and keep game.
No, so
Catch and keep game is weak.
So
you did all that to catch us.
I'm talking about the women. I'm talking about the women. I don't know what you're talking about.
I shifted.
I'm talking about the sisters.
Really? I mean, wow.
Coming here with the moo-moos and a bond on.
Well, guess
Leave
what?
her bobbing alone. She's trying to preserve that hairdo.
Exactly. I mean, it's a fashionable one. It's a leopard print.
Tasha did not say that. I remember we was at the airport, Tasha.
That's what I said.
At the airport. Come on, ladies. Don't do that, ladies. No, ladies. Sidetrack. Don't do that at the airport, ladies.
Hey, listen, we got to take one more quick little break, and then when we come back, what we going to talk about? Where we going to jump in at?
I'm just curious. Do y'all ever think that there's a time where you should withhold it? Because like we said, women are emotional, and if y'all slack up, which is what y'all do often, and y'all not doing enough to maintain that emotional connection, and y'all ain't doing nothing, but y'all want us to show up to the game ready to bat. We gonna come back right there.
This is Uncut and Uncensored, the #1 radio show on the air.
Yep.
Now listen, y'all, we kind of new, been around for a year or two. Am I right, T?
A little longer than a year.
Yeah, about 2 years.
A little longer, but we'll go back.
Okay, something like that. So hey, listen, y'all, check us out. We do have a catalog of stuff that y'all can go and check out. And you could, like T always say, you could put some faces to the voices. What you're gonna see is some beautiful looking people having a great time talking about some of the things that we feel are that needs to be discussed. Everyday things with relationships. So the place that you're gonna go do this is you're gonna go to YouTube, and go to Relationship Talk, Uncut, Uncensored. And just go out there and you'll see things from 2 months ago, a week ago. You'll see things from 9 months ago, 14 months ago, various topics. And just check it out. What we do have fun in our discussion, but we also, get serious and do our version on giving you great perspectives and viewpoints. So T, where were we at now when we left off?
Well, we were just talking about the fact that a lot of times in relationships, women are more notorious to withhold than men. Let's just be real. Men, y'all care less. Mad, angry, about to file for divorce, moved out. Y'all don't really care.
That's not true.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't all the way.
That is not. No.
Okay, so correct me.
No.
Okay, correct me.
Because
Go ahead, bro.
I've said no. Saying no to a woman, bruh, try that at home for an experiment, just to see.
No, I'm
Because you've
good.
never done it. I probably could say 99% of the brothers listening or not listening have never done this. Try it at home one time. Just say no.
Say no. You know what you gonna think? Oh, the football game must be on. No, it ain't no game.
No, just like no, I'm good.
Like
You ain't never been just good, so why you just good now?
Oh, see, immediately.
See? You see where we going with him?
I see exactly where we're going. Yeah.
When the shit was on the other foot, we supposed to just accept it, right?
Well, because it ain't like we ain't said no before.
But now you about to hear
Now you about to hear one.
See, that's just petty.
No,
It ain't petty
it ain't
because you
petty.
said no.
See, now why
I may
you
not
want
feel
to
like it. I
get
may not
back?
feel like it. I may not feel like
You
it.
don't never not feel like
My
that.
back might hurt, my hip might be gone.
Y'all don't care back
I'm
could be
gonna
gone.
give you a true story. Can I do a true story? So about 5 years ago, right, dating this young lady, and we would have some pretty good times.
Okay.
And it got to the point. Well, 5 years ago was the climax, but go back 7 years ago. We'd be enjoying each other. My chest would hurt. Yeah, I take it. I tried to work through it. Couldn't do it.
Wait, I missed that. Your chest hurt when?
5 years ago, I had major surgery. Okay. But prior to the 5 years, we're gonna go 2 years beyond that. So 7 years ago, I'm dating this young lady, and get together, and like I said, my ticker feel like I'm about to tick. Top. but I gotta take care of my people, right?
Right.
You know,
do what you gotta do.
do what you gotta do. And it got to the point I could no longer do what I gotta do. I mean, physically, my peeps was still there.
We got you.
But
we understand.
My heart was hurting.
Everything, all the parts was working, but your heart was.
Oh my goodness. So she thought, by me saying, I'm trying to explain this to her, she thought it had something to do with something outside of of what I was saying.
Yeah.
And then also she thought that maybe I just wasn't into her any longer and things like that. And then once I had my surgery, she apologized. She wanted, but at that point I wasn't getting none. I was about done.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's serious. Now,
because of her reaction. So
yeah.
there are times, and we talked about it. Where you say, "Hey, no, I'm cool."
Yeah.
But there's other times, like, what? I just want to. Now you might go to this 45, 50 conversation again. But there's sometimes when I just want, I just want to go to sleep. I got some stuff to do. I got some stuff to do in the morning.
Before I was 45, 50, I did this before. I was like, nah, I'm good. And then what I realized at that point, it was a standard that women are around the world not used to: rejection. The word no.
Yeah, because y'all ain't been saying no.
So since y'all been in the 4th grade, little boy's been saying yes to whatever you wanted because he was cute.
Yeah, so let's keep that same energy.
Yeah, so.
No, I'm just messing with y'all.
And unfortunately, men have set ourselves up for this in a way where 9 times out of 10, like you said, we just go say yes no matter what our emotional state is. No matter what our emotional state is, and we're like, all right, whatever. Almost like it's a job. Just, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? To keep her where she's supposed to be at. And unfortunately, that's not the best for men's mental health either.
And I agree with that. I mean, I think men should be honest too. But let me also say this. So here's the other part, and I know y'all, is she ready?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So when we went to break, I was saying that, women are definitely notorious for the whole withholding thing. We'll do it. Some validated reasons and some, invalidated reasons, but we are notorious. But here's what, on a serious note, here's what I want, guys to think about. If your lady is withholding, because when we went to break, like I said, the catch and keep game is not the same. For men and women, both parties get comfortable. But women, we are emotional creatures. And if we don't feel connected to you emotionally, we're not going to really feel connected to you physically. For us, the two go hand to hand. So if you are not watering the emotional connection, if you are not maintaining the emotional connection, and it's just business as usual, and like I said, when we went to break, you want to be able to show up at the game and you think we just ready to bat. What, I'm going to word it like this, what kind of warm-up activities are being done to prepare for the game? And the other thing to ask is, why is your mate withholding in the first place? What have you done? What have you not done? So, yeah.
Okay, let me say this.
Go ahead.
Let me say this. Half of the time, like you said, y'all emotional. Y'all tripping. Okay? For real.
Seriously.
Y'all got something going on that y'all tripping, and then y'all want to go to the number one thing that you feel that you can hold a position over. So that's what I'm thinking. I really feel what I'm saying.
You really feel strongly about that?
Yeah, y'all.
We tripping.
Y'all tripping.
We don't have no reason.
Some things you don't play with. This thing right here has the power to reproduce. So you don't play with that with somebody on no level. Now the catch and keep game is like this. So you're saying because I'm not doing some of the things I was doing before to catch you, I'm having a problem. There's a problem with me keeping you. So you're going to retaliate by saying, okay, I'm going to take this away.
It's not retaliation. It's
retaliation.
That sounds like retaliation to me.
No, also said the emotional connection is not there.
Who emotional connection?
That right there.
But one
That
party
right
is
there.
not responsible for the entire emotional connection. That's both parties.
Well, most of the time, the woman is the one that's bringing the emotional flavor because y'all don't really have none.
We have all the flavors.
Y'all
We got
all
the
logic.
sauce.
Y'all are all logic and all reason.
Check your temperature for you. All right, well listen. You know, we let me see where we at our time. All right, so we got some time. Did we answer? You had your first question. The first question.
No, I said it all.
But I just addressed your second one. Y'all
what have you done? What kind of things are you doing for the warm up?
Okay, so for the warm up, you mean
I'm calling it the warm-up.
to keep her engaged and things of that nature.
To keep things moving, you know, to keep her engaged.
Keep her
And him.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
needs
you know,
engagement too.
yeah.
He needs to
Whatever,
warm up.
gang.
So,
It don't take much. Like I said, we gonna go to sea. We already know that.
no, y'all something that cute.
You have to.
Right, okay, that's still doing a whole lot. You know, y'all good. Q is cute. Look, we already know. Y'all simple, like you know.
Well,
cute,
I'm
you
gonna
good.
tell you. Okay, so you have to keep up. You have to keep. I mean, I had a problem with this in a relationship or two, where I didn't keep my my mate engaged. I mean, consistently.
Consistent.
And the first thing that they were doing was they were taking away what they feel.
See?
And then I get to, you know, and then it's going back and forth.
You get to what? Did you kind of cut out right there? I heard you get to, you know, and I just wanted to see if I missed something.
I get to tripping too.
Now both parties tripping.
All right, everybody tripping.
Now everybody tripping.
Yeah, I can trip too. Yeah, I can trip. But see, my trip is different than your trip. You don't want me tripping.
Oh no, you won't do the tripping.
No, because when I get to tripping, I get to dipping.
You won't do the tripping.
You know, yeah.
I ain't gonna need comment about that.
Please don't. Please don't. But you know, so you know what? We're gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna have you bring us back in,
Oh,
and we're gonna
Lord.
move on to the next
That's fine.
topic with this. Okay.
I'm in tears.
All right. 95.9 FM, uncensored, y'all. Uncut, uncensored.
Zipper.
Tripping and dipping. All right, y'all. Welcome back. This is Uncut, Uncensored, 95.9 FM. And Kira, you got a few things you want to share with us?
Yes, according to BeliefNet.com, withholding physical intimacy from your mate is actually abuse.
Ooh, wow. Is that
Now,
what you
yes,
said?
yes.
Was it another?
No, we looked around.
I'm teasing. Of course, it's abuse.
But stated more eloquently, based on what we said, Tasha, our desires as women are connected to our environment and our context. So that will cause us to not want to be intimate. Even if we decide to be intimate with you and we're feeling a certain kind of way, of course we won't be into it and we kind of feel forced into the thing. So you want to take that into consideration when your spouse is feeling a certain kind of way, when your female spouse is feeling a certain kind of way, regardless of wherever you stand with that. Okay, but before I touch more on, but
Oh, so that was a disclaimer?
Guys, you can use this as leverage too. Did you know that?
How?
Okay.
I guess that's what I'm supposed to say. How?
Okay, so if she's upset and if she's mad, you pull out all the stops, but when you take care of that business, take care of that business.
You said don't hold nothing back.
Make her know you taking care of that business.
Well, hold on.
She won't
So
be
from my
mad when you're
understanding,
done.
if somebody, hold on.
Would she be mad, Tasha?
Not at all.
She gonna go
mad
buy
for
you
what?
some chicken
What was we
and make you
talking
some
about?
grits and cook you a pound cake.
He gonna be like, you step about what?
Well,
Right.
hold on. From my understanding though, when somebody say no as a man,
But
consistently,
no,
you
you
know what
setting
I'm
the
saying?
stage. You setting the stage just like she's setting the stage, so she can get you to Q and then to Z for the celebration. You're gonna set the same stage, but you're gonna do it your way, and you're gonna get her to smile at you a little bit. And once you do that, but you got to talk her love language. You know,
There
that
you
it
go.
all falls back to the love language. But let me get back to belief.net.
Please do.
And you
Okay.
can't, real quick, you can't just go from A, B to Q with us. You got to make sure you,
You hitting all the letters.
No, you gotta go the whole alphabet.
yeah.
So y'all wouldn't.
And
form-
don't skip it.
Don't you skip
hold
not a
on.
damn one.
I'm sorry. I want you to
Somebody's twice.
move forward what you're saying
Go
over
ahead.
here. But before, when y'all saying A, B, C to Q and Z,
For y'all.
y'all was skipping letters.
Because y'all don't care about all the in between.
I thought y'all was just skipping the short version for the radio.
No, y'all don't care about all the in between.
So we're skipping I,
Yes.
L,
All that.
and O.
Yes.
Oh,
and the
no.
E.
Because y'all don't care about none of that. Oh, you're like, oh, we going to Q? Okay.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
Okay, so back to beliefnet.com. It destroys, withholding destroys self-esteem. It attacks your mate and makes them feel less than. We always want to maintain the level of respect within the relationship. And we also, even though we're fighting and disagreeing, we still want you to feel valued. We still want you to feel loved. And when we withhold, it removes those feelings and causes your mate to question themselves and you as well. It also hides the real issue. Stay on the topic. If the topic is this, don't move it into the bedroom. Stay on topic. And it makes it less enjoyable. Who really wants to enjoy when you're... That's why, man, this is where you come in. You do your part as well. Because if she's going to swing from the chandelier to get you to say whatever she needs you to say, you do the same thing. Trust me, you'll be holding hands in no time. But it also lacks respect. It's a matter of control, which is abuse. Separation is another form of abuse. Humiliation or intimidation, but also this is manipulation. And manipulation is also witchcraft. We don't want to do that. We don't want any of that in our relationships.
Wow.
And causes emotional trauma.
Wow.
So again, gentlemen, know that love language and go in as she go in and see what you come out with.
Do one to her and
A
she do
beautiful
one to you.
compromise.
All right. So we all agree that for those who decide to use this as leverage in a relationship in a negative format, because it can't be used positively. We touched briefly on that. I think we all agree except one person.
What? I agree.
I never said the person.
But you were looking at me and
I was
pointing
looking
at
again.
me.
I was talking.
Oh, you pointing too?
Yes.
Oh, I see the finger.
I was like,
It's still,
I said,
it's still a position.
He didn't even realize.
no, I said, this
said
hey,
one.
look,
He said, I think we all agree.
I said one. Go back and look at the tape.
No,
It's on tape.
I will.
right.
I will. I do agree, okay? My thing is, do you guys think it's ever warranted to withhold?
No.
Not at all. Men or women, like dudes,
No.
you shouldn't do it. Dudes, women, you shouldn't do it.
There isn't anything good that can come out of that.
What if
That's
you
a
doing,
selfish
what if
act.
you doing some stuff that you ain't supposed to be doing?
It's
That's a
As a matter of fact, just leave you.
now, if you doing
It's a selfish, like I said, it's
Yeah.
not good for the relationship. It's a selfish
But if
act.
you're doing some stuff you shouldn't be doing,
That's a
then you have to
selfish act as
withhold.
well.
That's a selfish
You
act.
just leave the relationship so you don't
Yeah,
have to
just go
withhold.
and bounce. Just go and pull that parachute.
So
That's
yeah,
true.
I mean,
because if you're doing it, ladies, if you're doing it because of that, you're doing it for your own personal safety.
That's true.
and guys, I always say if you're doing something outside, always leave energy for inside.
Seriously?
You know what? Cut his mic off.
Don't give
I'm just saying. It's all about love. It's all about love.
Take care. He said take care of
Are you
home.
really trying to tell these people how to cheat properly?
No,
No,
And
that's
not get trained when they on the outside?
I would never do
That's
that.
not
For
what he's
those
saying.
who are doing something stupid like that,
Oh, it's stupid now.
Okay.
No, that's not what he's saying.
be smart.
Well, and ladies, and ladies, that goes the same for you. Just make sure you
Again, there may be some people
Get
who
what you
have
get.
a
Always go ahead.
open relationship, and like you have someone who's your primary, but they know you might have second and third day or fourth day. Don't you still have primary? Like if you got two jobs, but one job pay more. obviously don't be late to that first job because
That's your man for real.
The job with the
Main
benefits.
store time.
Yes,
The
it
job with
is.
the benefits and your
Don't mess with the
insurance. Yeah, don't mess that job
Benefits
up.
and
But the
insurance.
part-time is fun.
The part-time is fun.
Part-time, you get caught up at the part-time.
Then you be out there with some part-time benefits. So don't.
But that part-time is fun. Now, that part-time is a nice
That
little
part-time, how
surprise,
you
too.
thinking that it's better at the
I mean,
part-time
and
than
I'm
the
talking in
full-time.
terms of real jobs here. I don't know what y'all talking about.
It's all relative. It's all relative.
All right, so listen, quickly, let's go around the table here. I think we all agree, but anything we want to have in short, and we go all the way around this way.
In short, just when women, both parties, make sure that you are watering your own gardens. Make sure you're taking care of home. And so nothing has to be withheld at any time. And always have an open line of communication so both parties know what's going on.
That's it. That's all I gotta say. Make sure you maintain that emotion connection. Period. With the T.
Ladies, know how to get from point A to Q to Z. Figure it out. And gentlemen, know how to get there too.
Absolutely.
Make it harmonious and fun.
I just want to say real quick here, man. Don't hold back. I mean, if it's something that needs to be discussed, y'all discuss it, but don't hold back. Something that can always make the relationship a little bit better. And when we share, it's caring. That's what I got to say. We out.
We out.
Bye.
Peace.